Hi kindergarten friends! This is Miss Turner and I'm excited to be reading another book with you. I hope you're having an awesome day at home and I can't wait to see you again. The book we are going to be reading today is called Wordy, Birdy. This is a book I like a lot because I think it's funny. This book was written by someone named Tammy Sauer and it was illustrated by Dave Mottram. That means he drew these awesome pictures. I'm looking at the cover and I see that there's a bird. Well, that doesn't look like the kind of bird we'd see in a tree in Salt Lake. This bird looks a little different. It's very exciting looking. I wonder what will happen in this book. I see that this book is using a text feature that we've talked about in class. This book is using, do you remember what this is called? It's a speech bubble. They're using speech bubbles to show who's talking. I see that the different animals are all saying things. The bird says, "Yay! You are so close to the story right now. Just turn the page." Then the squirrel says, "She's very excited." The rabbit says, "I am too." And the raccoon says, "Well, we are in a pretty great book." Remember, when we look at speech bubbles, the little arrow is pointing to the person who's talking. That's how we know who's saying the words. Let's read the first page. It says, "Meet Wordy Birdy. Wordy Birdy has lots to say. It starts the moment she wakes up." See? Wordy Birdy. Here's a speech bubble says, "Hello sunrise, hello pink sky, hello orange sky, hello yellow sky, hello." Oh, hello. Gorgeous. She's looking in the mirror. That's silly. So we already met our first character. Who is it? It's Wordy Birdy. She's our first character in this book. It says sometimes Wordy Birdy talks about what she likes. "I like spaghetti and unicorns and library books and polka dots and standing on my head," and sometimes she talks about what she doesn't like. "I don't like tall grass or turtlenecks or long lines or tuna salad or losing my balloon," or sometimes she just asks questions. "Why do zebras have stripes? Is Bigfoot real? Are we there yet?" So this character's name is Wordy Birdy. Why do you think she's called Wordy Birdy? Do you think she's pretty wordy? Does she talk a lot? She does. I wonder what's going to happen. It says, but she never stops talking long enough to get the answers to her questions. Does that sound like a good thing or a bad thing? Wordy Birdy is not a very good listener. Do you think that might cause a problem? The rabbit says, "Please." I see a speech bubble. The raccoon says, "Are we talking about the same bird here?" Okay. Wordy Birdy is terrible at listening. "That's more like it," says the squirrel. "She never listens to anybody, even when she should. This one time I totally went swimming with a narwhal," she says. "My third cousin Barb is a penguin." Really? Do you think I could win an award for Bird of the Year? Fact! People used to think that the world was flat and you could fall right off the end. Wow, she talks a lot. One day, Wordy Birdy takes a walk in the deep woods. Naturally, she has plenty to say. "That's a pretty tree, and that's a pretty danger sign, and that's a pretty tree, and..." Before long, Squirrel stops in front of Wordy Birdy. "Stop! Don't go any farther." That's what Squirrel says. "The sign says danger ahead! Turn back!" Does Wordy Birdy listen? Let's find out. She does not. That's what Squirrel says. Uh-oh. "Ooh, a pine cone. Ooh, a sign. Ooh, a rock. Ooh, a leaf." The sign says wrong way. Soon, Rabbit dashes onto the scene I see a speech bubble. The arrow is showing me who's talking. Rabbit says, "Go back while you still can." Does Wordy Birdy listen? Do you think she's going to listen? Me either. She does not. Yay! My favorite! It says no trespassing. Strawberries for me, carrots for me, tomatoes for me. Raccoon gives her a piece of advice. Run for your life! Does Wordy Birdy listen? Do you think she's going to listen? What do you think? She says, whoa, it's getting darker and darker and darker and darker and look there. White circles. Hey, that's one of our math shapes. And triangles. Another one of our math shapes. I love white circles and triangles and I don't know. Do you love these white circles and triangles? These ones look kind of scary. It kind of looks like a scary face. Uh-oh. Rawr, 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 rawr. She says, oh, do squirrel, rabbit, and raccoon just leave Wordy Birdy there? What animal is that? It's a bear. And it looks like it's going to eat her. Oh, I hope it doesn't eat her. Let's see what happens next. They say, we do not. Oh, looks like squirrel, raccoon, and rabbit are going to take care of her. Come on, follow us. This way! And Wordy Birdy. How are they rescuing her? Use your picture power. What clues do you see? I see that they're running, and I see what looks like a shadow. It looks like they're telling her to run away from the bear. That sounds like they're being pretty good friends. Wordy Birdy listens. They say that was almost unbearable. Squirrel says, hooray! Rabbit says, we made it. Then Wordy Birdy says thank you in the best way she knows how. She says, I love you guys. Like I really, 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 really love you. Seriously, I love you more than spaghetti and unicorns. And look how much she's talking. So much. Wordy Birdy still likes to talk. A lot. See? Good night, sunset. Good night, orange sky. Good night, purple. Oh, good night, you. But sometimes, so she still likes to talk a lot, but Rabbit says, remember when we totally saved you from that bear? Raccoon says, we were brave and amazing. And Squirrel says, that was so cool. Sometimes she likes to listen, too. Is Wordy Birdy saying anything on this page? No, she's not. She's listening to her friends. Interesting. She's a lot quieter. It says at the end, now that's what I call a good story from Wordy Birdy. I'm going to read it again and again and again. And then she'll read it approximately 523 more times, says Squirrel. Rabbit says, this is true. Raccoon says, yep. The end. I hope you liked that story. I like that story a lot. Now here's some questions for you to think about. What was the problem in this story? What happened that got Wordy Bird kind of in trouble? Think about it and tell your parent or whoever is watching the video with you. Wordy Birdy got into some trouble because she talked more than she listened. I want you to try to make a connection between what happened in this book and something that's happened in your life. Have you ever gotten in trouble because you were talking more than you were listening? Do you know anyone who got in trouble because they were talking and not listening? It's important to make sure that we have a balance between how much we talk and how much we listen, so that we make sure we're listening to people who are important in our lives. All right, well, I hope you have a great day. I'll see you later.